program is called Children in Between, and it's a program for parents who are going through a divorce, and it teaches them skills to communicate respectfully and to manage their emotions so that they keep their children out of the conflict and they don't expose the children to much conflict. As a result of going through the program, parents are more likely to support the other parent's relationship with the children, and they're less likely to go back to court and relitigate as a result of going through the program. The program takes about 4 hours, and it shows 5 different situations on video where parents involve the children in loyalty conflicts. And most of the time, parents are unaware that they're doing this, that they're involving the kids in their loyalty conflict, like using the child as a messenger, quizzing the child about the other parent's personal life, criticizing, saying negative things about the other parent to the child, complaining to the child about how the other parent spends money. Those are common things that parents do, and they're not aware that it puts the kids into this loyalty bind. And the parents who are taking the class recognize themselves in the video. And they say, oh, I've been doing that. So it's personally relevant at that point. The videos are well done. It makes an emotional impact on the parents. And then we teach them skills to how not to do this. So they're now motivated to do something different, and we give them the skills, respectful communication skills like iMessages, active listening, self-talk, stop, look, and listen, various ways of communicating better with the other parent. So they learn these skills and then they implement it with the other parent. This is a program that's required in most states in the US, and we have 4,000 to 5,000 parents every month that take the program. There's some research showing that parents, after they go through the program, they put the kids in the middle less often, that there's a reduction in parental conflict, that the children have more access to the non-residential parent after going through the program. Oh, the children's welfare improves, the children's emotional adjustment improves. One study in New Zealand showed that. And parents are generally satisfied, very satisfied with the program. They're glad that they were forced to take it. So yeah, those are the kind of results that we get. In Singapore, they've adapted the program for their culture and translated into Malay and Chinese. And it's used widely in Portugal. It was used for a while in the Netherlands. It's used in Canada. Yeah, but parents are really, they're real interested in learning about how their brains are affected by this. And when they learn about how their amygdala is activated when they go into fight or flight, and what they can do to prevent their amygdala from being activated. So they learn about the brain science. We teach them that. And they find that really interesting, because now they understand why they do bad things, why they say horrible things to the other parent and in front of the children, because their amygdala is making them feel unsafe and is trying to protect them. So when they find out that this is a common experience, they don't feel so badly about their brains are doing what they're supposed to do, which is to keep us safe. And then we teach them ways in which they can keep their prefrontal cortex activated and to not have the amygdala drown out everything. So we found that the parents are very appreciative of learning about neuroplasticity. The legal system and society needs to know that parents need this kind of education and that children deserve to have a divorce that's not traumatic. It's bad enough to have their family break up. But there are things that governments and states can do to make it less traumatic by requiring parent education. And so children should have a right to a divorce that's not traumatic, that's not going to cause them to have problems, long-term problems into adulthood like the ACEs, Adverse Childhood Experience research shows. So it's really important that society does what it can to get this happening so more parents get parent education, because they're not going to voluntarily seek it out. It has to be required.